Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I have tried to simplify a method and also made some mnemonics out of it in order to remember all the Sasti Upakarma or the 60 Upakrams that have been mentioned by Acharya Sushrut in Vrano Chikitsa. So it goes like follows. It contains a total of 3 mnemonics and other tricks in order to learn all those 60 names. Let's get started. Firstly, there will be a small mnemonics known as the A pass. So, if we look closely, then here A will be denoting two Upakram, that is Apatarpan and Aleb. Next, P will be denoting Parishek. The next A will be denoting Abhyanga. And since the word pass contains two S, so both the S will be denoting two words, that is Snehan and Swedan. And we generally say Snehan and Swedan simultaneously whenever we think of Purvakarma. So I have grouped Swedan with Snehan. So Apas, where A stands for Apatarpan Alep, P stands for Parishek, A stands for Abhyanga, and the S denotes Snehan and Swedan. Next we have Voop, that is V stands for Vimlapan, U stands for Upanaho, and P stands for Pachan. Voop. Next, I have grouped here the Ashtavidya Shastra Karmas, that is the Chedan, Bhedan, Lekhan, Vyadan, Aharan, Vishravan, Aishan, and Sivan. So, this is the 8 Shastra Karma that we have already learned. And also, try to memorize the next like a little story. For example, Sivan. What do we mean by Sivan? Means any kind of surchar. So, by surchar, what we are doing? Let's say that if this is a skin, and if there is a cut here, so we are performing the surchar, and wherever we are performing the surchar, we are joining both the ends together. So what we are doing? We are doing sandhan, that is to bring close together. After performing the surchar, we are closing the wound, and means closing, we are bringing something together, that is why sandhan. And also sandhan, that is whenever we are trying to bring something closer, we have to squeeze it, that is why piran, squeezing. And also upon performing both the sivan sandhan, there will be stoppage of the blood flow, that is why it will be shonita sthapan, that is the hemostasis. So this is the trick. Next, you just have to remember these two names without trick, that is Dharan and Vidravan. Next, this entire slide consists of various groups, that is Nuk, where N stands for Nirvapan, U stands for Utkartik, and K stands for Kashai. Now, as K stands for Kashai, so we have already entered into the, and we know that Kashai is a medicinal form. So now, that is Kashai, Kalka, Ghrita, Taila, Varti, Avachuran, and Rasakriya. If we see closely, then all of these are the various medicinal forms in Ayurveda. So that is Kashai is a liquid, Kalka, Ghrita, Taila, Varti, Avachuran, that is Churna, Rasakriya, various Ras Aushadhis, Hadital, Manashila, etc. etc. So all these are medicinal forms. So this is the trick. Nirvapan, Nuk, Nirvapan, Utkarik, and as soon as we enter into K, that is Kashai, we will be going with the Kashai, Kalka, Ghrita, Taila, Varti, Avachuran, and Rasakriya. Next, this group is very interesting because it consists of opposite character, that is Utsadan. Utsadan means we are performing the elevation karma, that is the Avasadan. We will be performing the depression karma. Both of them are exactly opposite. And also Roma Sangyana means to bring back the hair, and the Rom Apaharan, that is to remove the hair. So this is the group. Again, the next classification, it also worth mentioning that it also consists of opposite character. However, why I have created this separately from the opposite one? Because here all of them has the word extra karma. So I have grouped and categorized all the karma together. That is the Krishna karma, we have the Pandu karma, opposite. Next, Mridu karma, Darun karma, another group. Next we have the Shar karma, Agni karma, another group. Now, as soon as we enter into Basti Karma and Uttar Basti Karma, we will just think about Basti is a procedure that is used in Panchakarma. So, we will be taking all the Panchakarma procedures such as Basti Karma, Uttar Basti Karma, Vaman, Virechan, Shiro Virechan, Nasya, and also Kaval Dharan. Now, you might ask, Kaval Dharan is not a part of Panchakarma, but just for the sake of remembering all those names, we are including Kaval Dharan. So, the karma, that is the Krishna karma, Pandu karma, Mridu, Darun, Shad, Agni, Basti, Uttar Basti karma. And as soon as we enter into Basti and Uttar Basti, we will be going into the Panchakarma. That is the Basti, Uttar Basti, Vaman, Virecha, Shiro Virecha, Nasya, and Kavala Dharan. And last slide, that is, next, after performing Panchakarma, what we are doing? We are giving some kind of medicine. That is why I have included these three under medicinal group. That is, Acharya Charak have already mentioned the Mahakashayas, where we can already see Krimigna Mahakashaya, Brahman Mahakashaya, and Vishagna Mahakashaya. So, I have included this Krimigna, Brahman, and Vishagna in the medicinal list. Worth mentioning that these three here in the Sasti Upakarma does not relate into Mahakashaya. Okay, I have just for the sake of understanding, I have simplified it. So, the medicine, Krimigna, Brahman, and Vishagna, they are the medicinal form. And also lastly, what we are doing, after performing any procedure, we go for bandaging, right? We do the bandage of the wound, the bandage. So, how we are doing this bandage? So, we are doing patradan, means over a wound, we are keeping some kind of patra, and then we are performing bandage, that is bandhan. So, patradan and bandhan. And lastly, this is like the post-operative measure, means generally what we do after Panchakarma, we go for the Samsarjan Karma. That includes the intake of Peya, Vilepi, Yush, Mamsharas. So that is why, what are those? Peya, Vilepi, Mamsharas, they are the various form of Ahar, food. So, Ahar. Next, Madhusarpi, which is also another forms of Ahar as well. So both of them are like together, Ahar, Madhusarpi. And now, if we are taking the food, we need to sterilize it. That is why Rakshogna Karma. And also, how we will sterilize the food? We will use something, and that something is the yantra. With the help of yantra, we will do the Rakshogna Karma. And how will be that Rakshogna Karma? We will do Dhum, fumigation, in order to sterilize the food. And when we are sterilizing the food, we will also go for sterilization of the wound. That is the Vrana Dhum. So, this is the trick. I repeat it again. We are taking the Ahar, and Ahar also consists of Madhusarpi. So both of them are Ahar, and now we need to sterilize it. That is Rakshogna Karma. So we will perform this Rakshogna Karma with the help of an instrument, that is Yantra. And how we will do this? We will do Dhum Pana, Dhum. And we are doing the Dhum Pana, we will also go for Dhum of the Vran, that is the Vrana Dhum. So with this, we have already, or we can learn all the 60 Upakrama name. I hope this is very much useful to you, and if you like this video, do hit the subscribe button and follow for more such content. Thank you.